Luha, luha, luha. Luha, luha.
Iyak talaga naman.
Yeah, so if you didn't know, I'm the last performer. People leave right now, I'm gonna be kind of mad. Yo, so something that's funny about me is, y'all call me Timothy, but I perform under the name ITM. And I would love to share a spoken word to talk about why I'm called ITM, but because we're pressed for time, I'm gonna have to not do that. Do it another time. It's also on Bandcamp and SoundCloud, which you can find if you just look up Sobrang ITM. Anyways, something that's funny is like I actually don't get to perform a lot, and I'm actually very envious of performer friends who do. And so, you know, kind of like in the classic way of, well, if someone's not gonna open a door for you, build one yourself. And so that's kind of what this is too, to be for the amazing cause of helping Bayong and plugging also our great local orgs and businesses. And it's also an opportunity for me and my friends to get to perform, which is something that really gives us life and that we enjoy doing. And so it's really a pleasure to be able to share some songs with you, some Pasalubong as ITM today. So with that, I'm gonna do a little chill song real quick. We'll have a few different types of songs, but this one's a little chill. Feel free to sit back, relax, and just hear a little bit about this story of mine through this song called Beams 8. It's also on my SoundCloud and Bandcamp. Shout out to my family. Yeah, that's good. Just let it go. So I had the pleasure of working with a dope producer named Brother. He made this beat. Good friend of mine in the Philippines right now. But let's turn my mic up a little bit and I'll spit. Brown boy grew up in the white town. Hid his frown underneath the smile, cause he just wanted to make a few friends. Even tried to pinch his nose just so he could played he could ball so he could grow ball the tall kids. 10-year-old wearing number 8 jersey a bit too big. His mom said that he'd grow into it anyways. This was back when tall tees were fashion trends. Moving along, his classmates mistook his heritage. They all thought he was black, Indian, no wait, Mexican. Well, didn't really know himself, didn't help that his next of kin laughed at his accent. You're so whitewashed, oh my gosh, why you talk like that? The words kinda felt like getting punched on the inside. It didn't matter who he was with, his body still didn't fit right. But he didn't know that he could be mad, too busy getting his mom to get back with his dad. And his best friend was white, plus his crushes looked alike. So his main concern remained fitting on this promised land. Till he got a little older and started to place more question marks and periods to punctuate his sentences, like, do they treat me different? Cause I'm different. And hey mom, what is my race? Then he started trying on mama's maiden tongue, the same one she bore before she swore monogamy to this blue empire, and asked for the family's memories to remember his identity eventually. He learned this world's not a puzzle, it's more like a painting. So you don't gotta fit a muzzle just to fit in. Just gotta make the world a little more colorful. So we took some beams and became ITM. And that is Beams 8. That is a little bit of why I call myself ITM, other than just play on my name and branding. But yeah, I call myself ITM. I interpret that as dark. And so when we say like, umi-itim ako, I'm getting dark. And I hope that my name, my work, and my art as an artist can be part of changing this narrative where when you say that umitim ka, when you say that someone got dark, that's actually a compliment and not an insult. So hopefully we'll get to that day when my lola's gonna be like, oy, umitim ka, ang pogi mo ngayon na. Kasi umitim ka. Di ba, lola? Dapat ganun. Di ba? Di ba, honey? Honey? Okay, so fast forwarding through my set, I got to work with some really, really dope, amazing friends, and they are also here. And I want to perform one song, speaking of colorism, with my really good friend. Are we good? You cool to do it? Yeah, all right. So I'm going to invite Miss Kaluluwa up to the stage. We released this song off of my mixtape called Dark. And I really, really love this song because Miss Kaluluwa herself really does a great job in it. And it really is kind of the thesis of my work as an artist, as ITM, and all about being proud to be dark. Dapat proud tayo kapag umiitim tayo. So that's what this song is about. Again, I'm gonna plug myself now because I've been plugging everybody else. So I keep a lot of my music on Spotify. I have a couple projects on Spotify. You can find me just by typing in ITM or Sobrang, Sobrang, ITM. You can find me if you type that on Spotify, but I also have a lot of stuff that's not on my Spotify, on my Bandcamp, on my SoundCloud. Like that project you just heard, or that song you just heard is only on my SoundCloud and Bandcamp. So if you go to Bandcamp or Okay, let me make this easier for everyone because nobody likes just hearing a bunch of information that they're not going to remember. Go to my table. It says follow at Sobrang ITM. It's free. Follow me. Then look at the link in bio, and I have all of my links there. I have my Bandcamp there. I have my SoundCloud there. And really, if you want to support me as an artist, I really appreciate if you donate to my Bandcamp. Bandcamp is really good about paying artists. So if you want to purchase the whole project that I just did, Beams, the project is called Beams. You can just pick your amount that you want to give to me and pay for it there. Oh my God, dude, sorry, Mom. This is my guitar, so I'm not gonna say sorry to anyone but my guitar. Damn, my guitar gently weeps, yo. At least it's okay.
Anything. She was always out in the sun.
Shout out
She'd
Rex
come
Navarrete.
home. Oh, my mom would just get into her. Joy, you're so dark, Joy. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, you're so Jesus, you're so dark, Joy. You're so dark. Look at your skin, you're so dark. You're too dark, Joy.
Wait, sorry, can we pause it real quick?
Going to
For this chorus, remember we're on a date, so we gotta be reciprocating here. The chorus goes head, shoulders, knees, and toes. You so dark, ay nako. I need you all to say ay nako. Can you repeat after me? Ay nako. Ay nako. That's usually what my lola said when she would see that I got dark. Was ay nako, umitim ka na naman. So, oh my goodness, oh goodness gracious, you got dark again. It has a negative connotation, but it's also really fun for this song. So when we say head, shoulders, knees, and toes, you so dark, I need y'all to say ay nako. That's how we do it. All right, let's get this back, Jared.
marry you. No one is going to marry you. Not even a blind man wants to marry you because you're darker than what he already cannot see.
Hey. Okay. Listen, every ray is a paintbrush. Every pore is a canvas. I'ma paint every campus. UC's, IB's, hella Hamilton. Mama, son, don't got shade, I throw shine. Photosynthesize shade so you match mine. Check the timeline, time to been a pastime. Treat your skin like your ancestor last shrine. No sunburns, only get some kids. Queer of the color kids, yeah, he been born in thin like summer skin covered in a sundress. Batter the book, or you know the sweeter the juice is. Never run from the sun, I bathe in 8 rays. They say, just be yourself and they copy paste. How you gonna say that when all of y'all look the same? Shout out to the ABS-CB and to the GMA. Get it, darling. Why don't you come up to the fire and dance with us? Are you being shy? Get in the light. Alright, get ready. Get in hella dark. Like head, shoulder, knees, and toes. You so dark. Head, shoulder, knees, and toes. You so dark. It's louder. Head, shoulder, knees, and toes. You so dark. Head, shoulder, knees, and toes. Sa bagitin parang hating gabi. Ay nako, ayaw ko mapaputi. Pag ganun ang iyong isip, sabi mo lang kasi. If the sun's out, you know a kid gotta play. Can't get whitewashed when I'm soaking up the rays. I'ma still tan even on rainy days. Iitim ako even if you throw shade. 8 rays for my lotion, never soaping. Melanin in the ocean, Chanel's no toes in. Got hella poems, so I'm still posing. Getting hella dark like the stepson of Joseph. I'ma hug each beam like my mama. To the unseen, gonna see my laban. So makinig po kayong lahat. Like lechon and chicken joy, the best part is I'm alive. Itim. Alright, get in the light. Get in the light. Get in the light. Get in hella dark. Tell me something, Miss Kalulua.
Let me see your true colors.
Let me see him.
You don't gotta hide them from me.
You ain't gotta hide.
How can you remember if you don't look in the mirror?
Listen.
Let me see your true colors.
Yes.
You don't gotta hide them from me.
You ain't gotta hide.
How can you remember if you don't look in the
Everybody come on, let head, shoulder, knees, and toes. You so dark. Head, shoulder, knees, and toes. You so dark. Head, shoulder, knees, and toes. We're so dark. Head, shoulder, knees, and toes. Ay, naku. Can you give me an ay nako one more time, Sam?
That's stuff that we
Ay
need
nako,
to
ang ganda mo.
deprogram from ourselves, right? We get caught up in this colonial matrix.
Ay nako, ang
That
ganda
shit
mo
is
kasi
real,
umitim
right?
ka. Yo, give it up for Miss Kaluluwa, please. Give it up for Miss Kaluluwa. That was really fun.
Thank you too.
That was dope. So we'll hear again from Miss Kaluluwa. Don't worry, don't miss her too much. She's coming back. But I'm gonna invite someone you already know to the stage because we got another collab. So this is a really redemptive thing for me because as I referenced in Beams 8, I didn't grow up speaking Tagalog. I was made fun of whenever I tried to speak Tagalog for being a second gen Phil-Am. I went to a really white community, a white school, so I never really got to learn. Yo, hey, Snap, if you went through being made fun of because you tried to speak Tagalog, let me snap your fingers real quick. Hey, Spanish. Hey, any mother tongue, yeah. Whatever your mother tongue is, Spanish, Korean. I'm running out of, man. These kind of things are really hard to think of off the top. But, I should be good because I'm a rapper. Anyways, so if you have ever felt ashamed of speaking your mother tongue, this piece is dedicated to you. And this piece is also dedicated to my Lola, because it's actually a lot about my Lola, my grandma. And what's really cool is right after we're going to go into a song called Bahala, produced by RS himself. Shout out RS.
Hello.
But can we turn up my mic a little bit? So what's crazy about this song is, make some noise if you've heard of Glock 9. Glock 9. So RS had the connection, and he actually got Glock 9 on this song with us, on Bahala. And for me, oh man, I'm gonna get a little emotional. For me as a second gen Phil-Am that was called Whitewash and born in the white suburbs, to be on a song with one of the greatest Filipino rappers, honestly number 2, right after Francis M is Glock 9, to be rapping in Tagalog in the same song as one of my idols and one of the OGs, one of the greats of Filipino hip-hop is an incredible privilege.
Clap your hands,
It's an
everybody.
incredible gift. And so, yo, I'm just grateful to RS for making that happen, grateful for Izzle for being on the song with me, but we're gonna do that song right after I do the spoken word to kind of unpack a little bit more about the shame and reclaiming our languages. But yeah. Let me just drink some water. And then we're just gonna share. When my Lola speaks, I no longer find something to laugh at or be embarrassed of. I hear PBs and I's pierce her English like Lapu-Lapu's kampilan, punctuating the pale flesh of Magellan's FBs and E's. I feel her nanay's fingertips cradling every consonant and vowel she carries. I taste home-cooked memories that put premium American meat on a brown boy's going bones. I smell the sea salt of Real Quezon that wipes away my inherited homesickness like the bittersweet scent of Vicks in my mom's palms. I see waterproof smiles made of bamboo, yet stronger than steel, that refuse to bend backwards even when everything is taken away. So her accent is fluent in resilience. When I was little, I mistook her mixed up pronouns for muffled comprehension and misplaced intelligence, so I never even noticed that her tongue had been coronated with calluses from doing twice the work. While mine was more familiar with the taste of silver spoons and McKinley's alphabet, so somewhere in our conversations, her accent got lost in translation. But now as I try to find it, my hyphen became a game of tug of war between two tongues, arguing over my body that still makes me stumble clumsily over every single syllable as my mouth fights the aftertaste of lotus flowers to remember to bug the Anglo-Saxon out of my Pinoy to remember to punctuate my sentences with a po, to remember to point with my lips like an index finger, to remember to pronounce words with so many letters sandwiched together they look like jam-packed kanan kaliwa jeepneys, to play the staccato of scattered nas and bus but held by my tongue. These are worn more like hand-me-downs that never really belonged to me. So though it was supposed to feel like home, my family's language feels as foreign to me as this land did to my family. But when my Lola speaks, I no longer find something to laugh at or be embarrassed of. So I will keep reaching for every letter, like a child seeing his OFW mother finally coming back home. And one day, my tongue will make tinikling sticks out of every sentence and dance with my Lola in fluent Quezon Tagalog resilience. Kasi Lola, dahil ito ang ating totoong wika. Salamat. Let's go, team. Oh, it's right here. I'm supporting it. Yo. Hey, listen. My papa had 32 days, birthdays in Pinas. I'll say to the day, yeah, like a bad nigga boy, you don't even play. Ain't like a bad damn man, I don't even play. I curb the curses, I curse the curse of the road to hell. The hell the church is my holy book, and got the verses. My Jesus say, every kid American, by the by in the riverside with the essence too. Boy, like black thought I've been close. My roots go so far, boy, like the earth will soak. Cause I'm sitting like all, but that's a right. So, chillin' like a villain, you be chillin' like a victim. I'm a city rip when I'm ripping up a rhythm. Now rappers on the gun, but nobody really spin. Nobody walk around the top and everybody does. So, say, I'm manic, I'm not up a Filipino man. Never run out of words, may dalawang hindi na. Sisila up anytime, maray problema. Kapag kinis mo back, mamasa kaya sa Tagalog, kaya ko naman para sa mga kababayan. Laban kahit sino ang kalaban. If you wanna go, bahala ka. If you don't wanna pay your respect, bahala ka. Give me any beat, I'ma just need a set. Bahala na. If you diss, I just wish you all the best. Bahala ka. Give me any MC, yeah, that's a threat. Bahala ka. Bahala ka. Bahala na. Bahala ka. Bahala na. Bahala ka. Bahala na. Bahala any MC, I said. Bahala na. Bahala ka. Bahala na. Bahala ka. Bahala na. Bahala sa inyo, yeah. Show out so they know now. Blow out. These got the pieces beneath the freak. I'm feeling this here, hand to the pan while I'm feeling okay. Mentally talented, this can't even stand up to me, boy, this is not fair. Can't prepare, nah. Can I compare with a rap like this and I act like this? Who's underrated, suddenly clear. Open the drum, blurry as hell. Speak to the heavens for God is for real. But forgiveness for setting them there. How verse goes, I'll be on the run. I start with all these angles like the three around the sun. Kumikindam na nining shining, I'm the one. Ang luto ko ay food for thought, lagi may laman. Punchlines, dumb rhymes, homie this a gold mine. Bay Area charm, baby this a gold mine. Phil and pride, you can see it in these pair of eyes. Got that island touch, so these bars come from paradise. Respect. Give me any beat, I'ma just need a set. If you diss, I just wish you all the best. Give me any MC, yeah, that's a threat. Bahala ka. Bahala ka. Bahala ka. Give me any MC, I said. Bahala ka. Bahala ka. Akong bahala sa inyo. Narito na mali ang isang taong di nagatubili na maipabaon. Kailangan na ngayon o kahit pag lumaon. Alas 5 ng umaga, laging bumabangon. Ayaw namin sa tamad, kasi nga naman pagtanghali ng abilidad. Para sa bayan, mga plano ay masalibad. Nagalan na yan, mga plano ay mapalipad. Anong hatian, manginganong kanong I'm still learning. Sabay mananok na ko na magugulang mukhang makasabay. Makinatutunan at sadya talagang hindi pantay. Sila ang taga-sulungan, biglang iyong maaray. Tandaan mo lahat kung ako bumira. Alam mga pagkakadider kung saan ako tumira. Kung ikay makata na gustong makapag-umpisa, lagi nga aperang kanya kasi hindi ka iba. If you rappers don't wanna pay your respect, bahala ka. Give me any beat, I'ma just need a set. If you diss, I just wish you all the best. Give me any MC, yeah, that's a threat. Bahala ka, bahala na. Bahala ka, bahala na. Bahala ka, bahala na. Give me any MC, I say. Bahala ka, bahala na. Bahala ka, bahala na. Bahala ka, bahala na. Ako bahala sa inyo, yeah. Give it a one time for ITM. Thank you very much. Okay ba, Lola? Okay ba? Okay ba? Okay naman? Oh, sabi ni Lola, okay naman. So, okay naman.
Below it. Okay, I think that's good. I think it's good. Y'all hear me okay? Yeah. So I'm gonna be on my Lauryn Hill MTV Unplugged stuff real quick. Yo, I feel really insecure about playing guitar while rapping and singing because I was on that little AJ Rafael wannabe like passion when those Filipino YouTubers were a thing. I was trying to be one of them, but I don't have that good of a voice, so I didn't, and I never practiced guitar. But when coming to artists like Lauryn Hill, who just are amazing artists, and I think they're really inspiring. So that's kind of the vibe, and hopefully the energy that I can channel right now is Lauryn Hill MTV Unplugged in like 2002. Shout out Lauryn Hill. Yeah, for sure. So this song is a song I wrote called Gamot. Gamot means medicine or remedy in Tagalog. And I actually had the privilege to work with Raymond Marasigan from the Eraserheads band. I don't know if anyone is on their OPM game. But I had the privilege of working with Raymond Marasigan on this song. He made the beat, but I'm not using the beat for tonight because we'll get in trouble for too loud. So I'm just gonna play it on guitar. And this song is a little bit about what it's been like witnessing the pandemic in the Philippines. And for me, it's a little bit of like frustration when I'm still connected to social media and things, and I see what's going on here. We have people complaining about wearing masks, and complaining about wearing masks. People don't want to get vaccinated. Like those are the issues, and now we have people protesting because they don't want to wear masks. Meanwhile, in the Philippines, people like Ate Mane can't even feed their families because of the pandemic, and people aren't able to work. So this song was a little bit of my being able to just vent my frustrations about just having to bear witness to that, but also talking about what is really the sickness in this pandemic. Is it really just COVID, or are we just getting to see the more systemic and deeper problems that have always been ailing our societies, our countries, and our communities? So this song is called Gamot, and that's what it's about. It's in Tagalog, by the way. I'll translate it later. Sino ang magliligtas sa ating lahat? Matagal tayo'y naghihintay. Sino ang magliligtas? Left, right, hop, hop, hop. Hands up now, ready your guns. It's a lockdown, so keep them locked up. Ready, aim, fire if they start to act up. Kill on sight, man, don't think twice. That's a foot in the grave if they step out of line. Law and order is the law of the land, sea, sky. Pandemic taking lives, so force them inside. Can't kill it with bullets, but we will still go and pull it. You better follow the rule if you want to live to your fullest. I will not hesitate to take a last breath. Whoever you is, yeah, the truth is I'll be ruthless on any people movement. My orders are sa mga LGUs, pati barangay. Pag ginulo at nakaroon ng occasion na lubaban ang buhay nyo ay nalagay sa alanganin. Shoot them dead. Sino ang magliligtas sa ating lahat? Matagal tayo'y naghihintay. Sino ang magliligtas? May sakit ang ating bansa, nakakahawa sa ating lahat. Mahirap, may kaya o mayaman, walang taong nagliligtas. Maraming mga biktima dito sa Pilipinas, Mindanao, Visayas, Luzon, mas lalo sa Maynila, sa buong mundo. Ito ang malaking ulap, kumakalat ang sakit na to sa ating lupa. At yung mga mayaman at mahirap ay hindi pantay. Parang bawal lumabas kung wala kang bahay at wala ng trabaho ang mga nanay at tatay. Punong hospital, walang laman ang alay, pero di sa katawan itong sakit ay sa isip. Di karon, ito'y corruption, makasarili. Makibaka, tayong masa ay gamot, tapusin natin ang gera ng revolusyon. Sino ang magliligtas sa ating lahat? Matagal tayo'y naghihintay. Sino ang magliligtas? Salamat and thank you.